Nice. Okay. So welcome everyone. Just getting YouTube to fill up. And we're gonna be starting. So yeah, I said before half 9 we'll do the magic key setup for people who are new. So that'll help you guys out. So yeah, welcome everyone. I'm gonna be doing a GG analysis in a second over here. But it looks pretty obvious what I'm gonna be looking for, I think. So let's get rid of all of this stuff. 1 second. Where is this? Yeah. So I'm going to be deleting all of this stuff. We're going to be starting from scratch again, and it's going to be good. So, bro, good to see you. Good to see you too, man. So let's take a look at the daily time frame. The daily time frame is bullish again. Now it's made the lower wick to potentially continue again. That's going to be quite nice. So yeah, you can see the daily flip is here. So the moment is bearish. 4 hour at the moment is bullish, but it did close bearish the last one pretty hard. So let me just move this over here. Right around here, nice. Looking at the hourly time frame. Let me just actually get rid of this no wonder stuff. No wonder trades called. Get rid of this because it is a fresh day. So looking at it on the 30-minute, on the 15s, for me, I could potentially see sells below a certain zone, which is probably around about 736. Let's take a look on the 30-minute 1 second. Quite close to here. Probably 691 I can see. So there's a little bit of a choppiness here. The main support I can see is, so when you're looking for supports, you're looking at bodies of candles. You're looking for where price is held. I can see it's held here, it's held here, it's held here. So I kind of want it below all of this zone. So I can say potentially sells below, I'm going to say this zone. I think that could be valid over here. Because price for Asian came down. Couldn't get the closure below. But I think if you do get closures right around this zone, potentially continue down to fill the zone up to 153. 600. My mouse is lagging like that. So let's just see this zone over here. Yeah, 12 pip zone, that isn't too bad. And then to continue bearish down to these lows would be nice. Looks like Asians had some bearish pressure over here, but I still know that we could get some buys as well. So where could we potentially be getting buys? Looking towards the left, trying to see where we could get buys. So what I look out now is I look for where resistance has been. So we've had some here, we've had some all the way around here, this zone, we've had some here, we've had some here. So for me, potentially, I think buys are going to be a bit better if we get closures potentially above this zone. 930. And then yes, we've got this wick to the left, but when we get a trade in there, we'll be taking profits around about that area. So I think 930. I think that was the same as yesterday where I wanted to take trades. So pretty simple. Let's just get rid of this. Buys above 153.930. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I think it's going to be nice. And yeah, beautiful. So 20 people in here on YouTube already. 1 second. What's popping, everyone? Isn't the music too high? Oh, is it? Is it too high for you guys? Looks pretty fine. Let's take a look at it on OBS. Maybe a little bit high. There we go. So yeah, beautiful. That's what I'm waiting for. Buys above 930 and sells below 738 would be nice for me. So this is sells below. There we go. Sells below 153.738. Easy peasy. So yeah, just in the zone. I kind of call this like a no trade zone here. Let me just change this. And yeah, we'll be chilling. So nice. Bro, what's this music? This looks sick. It's just copyright. Just no copyright beats. Just random beats. So let's take a look at Telegram. I know a lot of people have put in some chats in here and all that good stuff. Oh, Alex is looking about runners. I'll take a look at that today, actually. So Ahmed, okay, let's take a look. 17. This looks like gold over here. It's pretty blurred for some reason. So Salisbury is 1787. Yeah, that'll be nice. A nice zone. That's a 50 pip zone to them lows. Potential buys with 1750, 1796 as well. Yeah, and that's a nice clear zone. So for sure, I think sells below here and buys above will be nice for sure. And GJ, you're actually looking for buys above 1.154.184. I think that is 164. That's quite higher away. I think we could potentially get buys if we do close above here. However, I think it'll be a lot safer up here as well, but that is quite far away. And then sells below, 692. That's what I'm looking at. You said risky. Yeah, I think that's alright. I think that's all good. Beautiful work. I'll take a look at this runner stuff at NY session. But beautiful. Let me just take some Instagrams over here. And I got my tea ready for the session. So I'm going to take a look at gold as well. All that good stuff. So, gold over here. Gold. Okay, so it looks like through Asian is kind of been ranging, not gonna lie. Kind of ranging. Okay, so let's just get rid of all of this. Let's take a look at the daily. So last daily candle was bearish again. This is just making the top wick again. The flip is at 1789, so keep that in mind. That would be pretty nice to potentially get in. The 4 hour is coming down over here. Exceeded the low of the previous 4 hour. Hasn't had much volume though, so let's just take a look at the 4 hour here. 4 hour is bearish. You can see. And on the 15 minute, well, you can kind of see that it's made a little support over here. Like here, it's 1792. If it does want to continue down, it will continue down to around about 1789, I feel. Or potentially 1788. I'm just going to put it 1789 on the daily flip, I think. So potentially a closure here, a top wick and a drive, that would be pretty good. So something like this in 11 minutes time. Clean candles to the left. That is something that I'd be looking for sure. So that would be pretty nice. Let me just put this over here. Oh no, look off. Yeah, I need to get the TradingView app. I should have done that yesterday actually. I was busy. There we go. So yeah, waiting patiently. I think GJ is in a bit of a zone, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit choppy. But potentially if you get strong candles closing below, could be nice. So let's just take a look. So min goes, man, for GJ we are in a very bad range on daily. Let's take a look at the daily again. Yeah, potentially. I do think that if this flips and continues, you may be able to get out of this zone one time this week, potentially. Probably no trade range for me, yeah. For me, this is like a no trade range zone, but if you do get a closure below, I think it could be pretty nice. 43 people in here, amazing guys. So we're doing really well this week. I've taken like 6 trades overall. I've won like 1 break even and 1 loser. So very nice. A lot of volumes coming in now, which is good. Finally, very nice. So yeah, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, also people in Zoom, I'm going to be going through how to set up your magic keys, how I kind of set it up, and we'll go through that at 9:30. It won't take long. It's just showing you different things that I know, and also someone else. So for example, people use partial TPs. I don't use them, and I'll explain why. But if people who want to use them, I'm sure someone else will know how to set that up with FN and all that shit. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's take a look at the 30 over here. Exceeded the low of the previous, which is nice. Hourly exceeded the low as well. 4 hours coming down. So yo, Max, why will you wait for price to break to 9:30 on GG when you could get in after we close above 850? And stop loss would be a break even by the time we get to 9:30. Is that risky? Just checking as I have my level 850. Okay, so you're meaning this level right here. Alright, here. Okay, so the only issue I have with this is the reason why I like buys above 9:30 is because the zone from the next resistance is here. It's kind of clean candles up. Can you see? A clean candle here, a clean candle here, a clean candle here, clean candle here. If we try to take buys above 850 right here, the only thing we have is we have resistance here. We've got then resistance here. We've got then resistance here. But potentially, I mean, if you wanted to take it and then just have your stop loss to break even, hope it, yeah. But for me, this zone right here is too small, first of all, and it's too choppy. Even though like we could get there, it'll be 8 pips profit, and it may struggle because look at the wicks. It's not nice. It's a bad area for me, so I'm just gonna wait patiently for 9:30. And also, just because the higher time frames, this zone is just not nice. Can you see? The hourly looks nasty. So I think a closure above 9:30 would be nice. That's the only reason, just quite choppy. Choppy, choppy, choppy. How about GJ 30-minute support at 690? There's no support at 690. You mean this little thing here? That is okay for you? 690, I think you're thinking this. And that's fine. If we get a closure by the time we get there, I'll be ready to put my stops to break even. So yeah, that would be like 6 pips, 7 pips. That'll be fine, and it'll drive down to the next bit. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Just a quick question with like obviously GG and stuff. Do you normally wait for the 15-minute close or the 30-minute close for confirmation?
Probably 15. As long as the 30 looks nice with me, yeah. I normally, like, if I can get the 30 as well, then that's good. But it's normally the 15.
Yeah, have you found that like if a 30-minute close is below your level marks, it's more momentum and more volume?
Yeah, I think so. I think for sure. That's a good thing actually. Yeah, a lot more momentum if that happens for sure. So yeah, we'll be looking at GA and GU in a second, guys. But I'm just paying attention to this gold over here, which is pushing nicely. Pushing nicely. The moment gold's been very, very spontaneous and just wants to run when it wants to run. It doesn't really give me much. That 5 minute potentially, but yeah, to see over here. Someone says, yeah, that's what I'm looking for on gold. Heavy downtrend and it rejects the top already. Yes, very true, very true. GA buys for me. Ooh, I'll take a look at them. I'll take a look at GA buys. GBP AUDs, take a look. So, and the daily's bullish, that's good. You got the daily with you if you're looking for buys. The 4 hour is just flipping bullish, which is nice to fill that wick up potentially. Looking at it in the hourly time frame, it's a bit more choppier. You can kind of see it's a bit rangy, not gonna lie. A lot of ranges over here. So for potentially making some support though here to ride it back up to 559, and then potentially a closure above would be nice to continue to the highs over here, 720, 710. So yeah, that could be nice. For me, this is kind of like a short range though. It's a bit rough. Don't like it that much. However, if you feel good with it, and that's good. Let's take a look at GU as well. Okay, so GU. The daily at the moment is ranging. It's in a doji kind of style, which suggests indecision. So normally when you see this already, you kind of go, maybe just wait a bit longer because it shows indecision. And normally if you go to the lower time frames, it means that price will be ranging. So let's take a look and see if that will be correct. So 30, 15, yeah, you can kind of see it is in a bit of a range over here. Not the cleanest moves. For me, you can see there's easily resistance here and here. So that is going to be where my resistance line is going to be. I always use the 15 to do it because it shows me it quite nicely. So resistance is going to be here. If you do break above, could be nice. There is a lot of wicks to the left here, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. However, sells for me are probably going to be below this zone, because this is where price is kind of ranging over here. I think sells below could be quite nice to come back down to 1.33552. And yeah, quite easy. Quite easy. Do 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 do. So let's take a look at gold over here. Looking on the hourly's perspective, 18 minutes left of the hourly. Let's take a look at GJ as well. Yeah, still in the zone, still kind of chilling over here, so that's fine. I have to wait patiently. Oh, my back's so fucking hell. Where's gold over here? Where's my last gold trade taken? Fucking hell. There you go. Do you place trades on live? Yes. Yeah, I ain't no pussy. I trade them on live. I entered gold in the 5 minute, quite risky. Ooh, was that the 5 minute before? Because that ran, let's take a look over here, nearly 10 pips, but it took its time. 2 minutes time we're getting a closure. I really want the closure below. And if it can't get me the closure below, then damn son. Look at GJ over here, holy shit. GJ's got no top wick on the 30, which is a bit annoying. 30's got 60 minutes left. I don't really mind if I miss this kind of zone. Let's take a look to the left actually. Yeah, because of these wicks, I may be waiting a bit lower. Let's just take a look on the hourly. I want to see where there's hourly closes, because I can see there's hourly support at kind of 7:15. Yeah. I'll wait for this closure, see what happens. Potentially a top wick up and then a drive down, I suppose, if you get a nice top wick, that is. And then we reject it, so we'll see about that. My IC markets on my IC markets thing has a wick there, so that's all good. And yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so I do place lives on the trades. Make sure to go back on my other videos. You'll see I take proper trades. I don't just sit and go, I'm not taking a trade. Oh, I'm in a trade, yeah. I hate that. It's like, I'm in a trade now. It's like, why didn't you fucking tell us? It is a bit choppy, I'm not gonna lie, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But if we do get a nice top wick up and then the proper drive and I can feel it pushing, then I could squeeze 10 pips out maybe. Trade gold or GJ? Well, GJ is going to get the closure below my support that we had, and gold is not. Don't think so. And the 5 minute is closing back up. But it has closed below, really, kind of gold. This is nice. So gold is making a top wick over here. So where I'd probably want to get on gold potentially. GJ too close to open though to get in. Yeah, what time is it now? 7:45. Yeah, potentially I may just wait. However, gold normally runs quite nicely in this time. I think if we do exceed 1792.2.
Mm.
1 second over here. 1789.1. So the 5 minute is coming back into the zone. However, I do potentially think if we do flip this candle and exceed the 5 minute lows, it could be quite nice. So it's just making the top wick of this 15 right here. We have had a closure below. The hourly does have 30 minutes left, so we'll have to see how far this pushes up over here. GJ, however, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait until the hourly closure, because the hourly I really want it to close below this zone. It's got 30 minutes left. You know, the zones are a bit tight and not the best, so I think waiting for the hourly to get this. So you know what I'm saying here is I don't want this candle to I don't want to be getting into trade here and then when the hourly opens it's actually closed on support. I think that would be very silly. So what I'm going to do is wait patiently for it. So are you mostly profitable? For sure. You can go back on my live streams from August and you can tally them up. But most people here have been here with me for a long time and they know my trades are pretty good. So the 15, so gold over here, I am paying attention to it. I think it could be a potential option if we do exceed these lows over here to continue down. I may have them in place just so I can get them. At the moment, my stop loss will be on the high of this 15. I may put it here actually. 94.07. So I'm gonna have my sell stop actually ready over here on gold if I can fucking move this shit. There we go. Because I think now it's making the top wick. If it wants to drive down, it's gonna be quite a quick move. And potentially could come down quite nicely. So let's take a look over here. Yes. So I'm having my sell stop on the low over here, but potentially if we do exceed this 15, I may just wait, because the 30 over here will be flipping. So if you exceed this high, the previous 15, then I'm going to delete it. But I've put my entry at right around this level. Let's just see on my thing over here, 2.3. Yeah, right around this zone. I think that'll be nice because we've got the closure below, which is what we want on the 15, and then hopefully makes a top wick over here, starts flipping and driving down. I may actually have it on the wicks here, a bit higher up. Where's that at? Yeah, 1792.30 I've got it on, so seeing it on my IC markets. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna wait for this. If we do exceed the high, though, I'm gonna delete it and wait a bit longer. And yeah, beautiful. So I'm wanting this 30-minute and hourly to close, potentially below, but it is a bit of a sticky zone, I'm not gonna lie. So I am being very, very cautious with GJ, just like it was yesterday. I took buys over here. Where was it? Right here, I think. Oh no, a bit further down, somewhere here, and they took quite a long time to get going. So yeah, I'm gonna be patiently waiting here. Let's take a look at the 5 minutes. Yeah. But the 15's closed for me. That's what I like. And I think a nice drive down. So the zone that we're coming to as well is pretty tasty over here. But if this comes towards like 5 minutes, then I'm just going to wait for the hourly to close. GJ a bit choppy. Yeah, man. GJ is a bit choppy, I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to look for better entries and like further down. And I think potentially better entries when we get a closure below 600. Because there's resistance here. This could act as support. So I think if you get a closure below 600, that may be nicer for me. So that's what I'm going to wait for, I think. Yeah, which isn't far away really. But I think with this volume here and kind of clean candles here, obviously it's a bit choppy this time, but from zone to zone it's quite quick. So let's take a look. Need the hourly to close below, so your nice volume pushed up to come down, rejecting as a resistance to then flip the candle and drive down 10 pips. GJ, yeah. Very, very true. 85 people in here, guys. If you guys haven't liked the stream or subscribed yet, make sure to do so. I'm here every single day. And yeah. Here every single day, man. So I'm going to keep an eye on this gold over here. I've got it right around this area, like 3-2 there. So the 5 minutes already kind of rejecting, which is good, which should be then flipping the 15 and getting a potential push down to 1789. Stop at the moment is going to be 18 pips, that's fine. Looks like GJ's coming down over here, nice. But yeah, that zone's quite choppy, so you know, doesn't mean the trade can't work. It just means that, you know, price is quite choppy in the zone. Could be a bit of a pain in the ass, so you can just chill with it. And yeah, had some good days, no rush. Yes, man, exactly. If gold trade does not work, would you remove the sell stop and wait for the next hourly top wick and with London open? Yes. Yes. If this comes to around about 5 minutes, I'm just gonna wait. I'm giving it 2 more minutes to potentially get the push off. But if not, then I'm just gonna wait for the hourly to get a closure for me. Would you consider that as an onion play? Which one? This one or this one? This is just a closure below, so this is just. Let's just take a look over here. This is just this. So the 15 minutes close below, waiting for the top wick, which is this here. And then when we flip over here, this is the entry candle. So that's the setup, what it is. 5 minutes doing well though, it's starting to reject, which is nice. But if it does start to come back in this zone and close in like 1 minute 37 time, then yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Go and leave it, man. Are trades in the hourly more likely to win than 15 minute? They have more confirmation, but doesn't mean they're gonna win more. It depends on the setup really. And if you've back tested it, you know, you could be looking for setups on the hourly, but price isn't moving, you know, the nicest way on the hourlies, and actually the lower time frames are better. You just have to back test it, man.
Is there any news at all?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. I should have checked that, my man. Thanks for telling me. No, we good. No news this morning apart from 11 o'clock with GDP, but that's ages away. USD, we've got a lot of news though. GDP, all that good stuff at 130, so that'll be interesting to see the least. We'll see what they're expecting. They're expecting better GDP. Better. Looks like all pretty good stuff for GBP. So not GBP, for US. So gold will potentially continue down. So yeah. GJ closure in the 30-minute could be better. Get the London open push. Same idea behind it. Yeah, potentially, but I just don't like this zone. I think I'm gonna wait to 600. So So potentially the next 15 minute. Normally if you see me, I don't really take the trades between 8 o'clock and 8:15. It's always between 8:15 and 8:30 and 8:45. Because 8:15 kind of sets the tone. So for me now, I'm going to be deleting these sell stops. I wanted to kind of flip in that time. It's got 5 minutes left. So I'm going to be patient and just wait for later on. So you see, you know, waiting for the top wicks means you can kind of decide with the time if it's worth it. And you look now it's coming up. It's going to be exceeding the high of the previous, and I don't want to get into it anymore. So yeah, looks like if this candle closes back in the zone in 4 minutes time, then it's a bit of a fake out on the 15, which will be then flipping the 30 and continuing. So can't take them trades now, and the hourly will be closing bullish as well. So yeah. Looks like GA has found some resistance over here. Some resistance. It's actually flipping the 4 hour over here. The hourly's coming down. So the last hourly candles are pretty bearish as well, actually. And should potentially continue back down to 1.85272. And yeah, beautiful. What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? If you guys haven't liked the stream yet or subscribed, make sure to do so. We got a beautiful trade yesterday. Hopefully we can continue that today, and then the day before we also got a beautiful trade. So we've had double winners for 2 of our trading days at London. Very, very easy and simple. So yeah, we'll see if we can continue that for sure. So yeah, as I said, I wanted to look at gold there for flipping, making the top wick. It couldn't continue down now, and now it's closing. The 30 minutes closing bullish, the hourly's closing bullish, so really respecting that support. So that's why it's so key, even if you get a closure, to wait for the top wick, and then it'll show you if you're going to get a fake out or not. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let's take a look over here. So yeah, just going through yesterday. Was the 23rd yesterday? Yeah, so we've got a GJ sell, which is beautiful. Yeah, it went to TP2, quite nice. And then we took a GJ buy, which I lost -6 pips on. Bear in mind the first one I actually took like 15, 16. And then we took it again, same idea, just a bit higher up. And it worked. It went to GJ over here. Which is tasty. So you know, that's why I always preach, man, just keep your losses. You know, losses are gonna come, but it depends how you deal with them. I went through from you know, start to finish why I closed positions. I'm actually going to be posting that NY session in the thing today, but yeah, you know, really minimize your losses. Don't be a pussy and try and take them on. And you know, I got a 15-minute closure back in the range for this one over here, and I was in a buy, so I was like, no, I need to get out of this trade. So I took it out -6 pips, okay. And you know, tried again, and it was up 15 pips. So you know, really try and minimize your losses when things aren't going well, and when things are going well, you know, you maximize them. It's all a part of the process. So we're getting a closure. This is the hourly closures, all that good stuff. Looks like gold over here rejected them lows, and potentially, I mean, buys were 17.95 to flip the 4 hour. Could be an option, but a lot of traffic towards here. But I mean, potentially with a bit of volume, could be nice to continue back up to 17.98. A closure 17.95.8 would be interesting. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Yes, you can see the 4 hour has been retracing quite a lot. I had a bit of a pull down over here, but it looks like potentially it could continue. But look at the daily. Like I said, you know, it is just making the top wick. Look at the length of the top wick here compared to here. Pretty mad. GJ's coming down to a zone where I potentially may want to take a trade over here.
Sorry, I was about to say it might push down to where you're looking for.
Yep, potentially. At least the volume's kicking in. It's good. But look, now the hourly, I've got a solid confirmation that we're closing below. which is good. And potentially a top wick exceeding the low. Potentially, we'll have to see. Yeah, 609. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. How would my stops been if I got in here? Yeah, 12 pips. It's okay, man. So 30 minutes closed, hourly's closed, all that good stuff. I normally chill, I relax. If this wants to push straight away, that's fine. But where would my stops be? Potentially here, but maybe 12, 13 pips. Kind of want to wait. It's just because it's choppy. I really want to reject the highs so I don't get into a lot of drawdown over here. So we'll have to see. It's not looking the best, to be fair, GJ. Not too asked about that this morning. GA has got a hourly closure. A 4 hour is bearish. The 30 minutes coming down over here. But yeah, I am a bit patient with the hourly. I kind of want this hourly to tap the zone it wants to reject, which is here. And then I can be looking for 50-minute entries to come back to these lows. For sure. So, not really rushing for me. So if I got in right now, yeah, my stop would be over here, but it hasn't made much of a top wick on the hourly, so I'm gonna wait. I just don't really like this zone, so I'm gonna be extra careful. Was looking at GG on 15 paper trade push down literally in the last 2 minutes. Damn, son. Yeah, like here, it was chilling in here for ages, and then it finally got a little push, which is the volume kicking in, which is good. GU kind of in a range, and GA starting to come down, and gold. Let's see what London's kind of doing to it over here. It's giving it a lot of volume, but it did really close back in the zone, which faked it out quite hard. So pretty mad. Yeah, nothing I can see at the moment, which is fine. Just there we go. So yeah, still waiting patiently. 123 people in here, vibing on a Wednesday. Let's take a look. Gold is looking good. Yeah, I'm still waiting on GJ. So look, GJ's making top wicks now and all that good stuff. So I want to wait for this 15 to close below, and then potentially take a trade. So that's why, you know, I don't really like the zones. I kind of want to make a nice top wick on the hourly first, and therefore here, you know, don't get caught out trying to take these lows. Look towards the left as well. You can kind of see there's rejection wicks here, which could happen here. So this is why I want to wait for the extra 15. Liking the double chart view. Yeah, man, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So gold coming down over here, but for me, it's nothing really much really, unless we get a closure below in 12 minutes time. I ain't rushing, man. I ain't rushing. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, though, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here every single morning. We're pretty consistent with it. I think we're pretty good, and yeah, consistent with that. We're hitting 1,805 subscribers. Shee! 1,805. Damn, son. Pretty juicy, pretty juicy. And yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. I know a lot of you guys have been here for a while now, so doing pretty well. So gold coming down now, but for me, I can't really get in. I want a nice closure. At the moment, gold is just running quite volatile, and just for a lot of impulses. That's not really my style. That's why I haven't been taking many gold trades. It's just very volatile, and just doesn't really give me an option to get in. The only options I really see is 5 minutes. But yeah, thank you very much, Pro Team Julian, for subscribing. Beautiful. We're gonna hit 2,000 subscribers by Christmas, which is pretty sick. That'd be pretty solid. If you guys do have any questions though in YouTube, make sure to ask me them. I'm always here to ask questions.
What is the meaning of life?
Look at Krim over here, hitting 10 pips. Nice, you got in at 600, I think. Sorry, not 600, 700. Beautiful. Did it hit it? Okay, better off. Was that just now? Let's take a look on this one over here. Or is that below? Nice. Looks like you did well, my brother. So did you get in a bit earlier? Like here? So stop was 12. Game was about 12 as well to these lows. Tasty. Very, very nice. Salary play on gold, potentially, but for me, I don't want to be taking any salaries just because you close back in the zone. I'm going to wait for a closure back below. So, you know, this is the support now. I want the closure below. I'm only taking salaries when there's a lot of volume, because I realize salaries work, but they only work with, you know, high volume. This isn't like loads of volume, is it? It's kind of just chilling. If the 30-minute GJ flips bearish, is it bad to take sells? Potentially, because it hasn't closed below over here. You know, it would be a bit of a risky one for sure. That's why I'm waiting in 9 minutes time. If it does do a salary play, potentially, if it do exceed around about 575 area, 570, they potentially take sells below. The reason why I say 570 and not the flip is because we're at support, and also look at these wicks. So I kind of want to exceed them wicks to continue down in this zone here, which would be nice. So yeah, let me just start writing stuff out. But yeah, it's looking good. It's tapping the zone GJ where I like it to react off, which is up here. And this is the delicate area. 730 will be interesting, because if it wants to fake out and come back bullish, it'll close above it. If it wants to actually continue bearish, price will respect this, as in like it wouldn't close above, and then potentially give it a week 15 to then continue down. I've been in a GJ sell from 154 at the order block last night. Nice. And how do you pretend?
A sell stop might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. A sell stop would be pretty nice to continue. With your sell stop, be at the same price at the gold if the closure below. Probably around about that time. Yeah, probably 5 minute, like around here. Yeah. If you get a closure in 8 minutes time, for sure. So looking at GJ, where could I potentially get in? It's just these wicks to the left here, but that is only like 1 pip to the low here. So potentially, if you go right around this area, like 153, 570 would be quite nice. Let's continue down to like 340, and furthermore, so if you break 340 over here, we've got 170. That's it. Nice. That's only if you get a closure in 7 minutes time. At the moment, you can see the 5 minute respecting it, so there's no rush for me to take any trades at that time. There's still nothing on the counter for me, but I have to wait patiently, because if this candle here closes like this, then we're rejecting the lows. If the candle closes like this, so you know, a long wick to the top, a small body, then potentially exceeding the low here would be a nice salary play. That would be tasty. They're the two kind of situations I'm looking at. Or just a nice one here if price just wants to close like this. Then I'll take the sell when it makes a little top wick. Then I'll take it with a stop loss above here. So you see, every single time I'm looking at the chart, I'm looking at what trade I'm looking for. You know, you should be very, very quickly and very, very simple. You know, simply just designing what you want to see. Like for example, here on gold, I'm looking for this. Sell stop here. This zone. So I'm always looking at what I want to see and what I want to happen. So when it does happen, I don't have to worry about it, because I know I've already planned for the setup. So you can see here, they are rejecting these highs, which is good. 5 minutes left.
Sorry, just looking at GJ, what kind of take profits would you be looking at? 10 pips, obviously.
Yeah, 10
then
pips
after that.
And then I'll be looking for potentially 400 or 350. So quite a nice zones to fill. Potentially some at 430 as well. That's at 17 pips. But yeah, these lows will be filled up quite nicely, I think, if it wants to continue down. So, and then 340, and then down to 170 for another runner as well. Yeah, thank you very much, Matthew, for subscribing. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at for sure. So you can see here, already making a top wick, a weak candle, potentially closing even bearish though in 4 minutes time. We'll have to see. This is pushing down over here. Hold off, please, GJ. As you can see, it's a very, very key zone where these wicks over here rejected, so I'm just going to wait for the closure. I may miss the move, but because there's wicks here that have shown me that price came down, reacted off it, and then continued up, I'm going to be very, very cautious, and I want the closure. So, you know, it's discipline. You know, this could run off over here, and that's fine, but for me, I need to wait for this closure because of the wicks to the left. Okay. And you see, most of my trades, I do wait for the closure, and then I get a nice top wick, and people getting in early normally get wicked out anyway with the top wick. So that's why I like getting in when we wait for the closure, because people getting in now or here, you know, etc., the stop loss above, normally what will happen is, you know, yeah, they'll be in some profits right now, great, and it could work out, but normally the candle will then open, price will come up, tap their break even because it'll be up like 6 pips, and then it'll start to launch and I'll get in on the flip. So that's what I see a lot of the time happening. So sometimes I miss the moves, but most of the time I get in just a bit below where price is pushing hard again. So yeah. So 3 minutes time for this closure. Where would my stop losses be? Quite beefy actually, so you have to go on the flip. Potentially. But we'll have to see. I want it to close below 600 for sure. Don't want it to close right on here. If it closed right here, this is a bit risky for me. I want it a bit below 580. Because there's support right here, we could react off the support and that wouldn't be good. GG is choppy. What about creating resistance? Yeah, potentially. I just think here it could come down with a nice clean candles here, 8 o'clock, which is what it did before. Yes, it was ranging after, but because we've got the London volume, we should just eradicate that. So hourly moving nice as well. You have to see if you can get the closure, but be very, very cautious because I know I've literally got data to the left hand side showing me that price is a bit wicky here. So is GJ 30 minute support? Let's take a look over here. Well, these are wicks, so not really much support, but there's zones where we could reject for sure. But yeah, it's mainly it's the bodies of the candles where you draw them, not the wicks. So the body of the candles closing below in this zone. The wicks for me aren't the support. It's always about the bodies. So if you go back on our webinars over here, I do talk about drawing zones, and I always talk draw your zones on the body of the candle because they're the bodies. I mean, there's a little one here as well, but as I said, I want kind of closures below there anyway. It's always in the bodies. It's jumping around like news right now. Yeah, it's just chilling. Hey, move your mic. Ah, sorry, my mic's closer now. So as I said, if it closes above over here, I ain't looking for it. Very, very delicate area. I don't want to be taking stupid trades. You get me? It's about your discipline, man. Even though it looks nice and you want to get in, you know, you need to look for it. Gold, morning, Max. What do you think about gold celery play? Celery play for what? Buys or sells? Because it looks like we're coming towards rejecting these lows again to potentially continue bullish over here. The celery here wouldn't have worked out, you see, but that's why I waited for the closure. So people try to take celeries there would have been hit out. And the reason why I wouldn't have taken it is because the 30 was bullish, strong in the zone. So we've got a closure over here. It did close below, which is nice. So how would I get in? Let's take a look on the 5 minute. So potentially, I think around about 570 would be a nice option for me. And I can put it on around 690, I think. Yes. Come on, make your top wick, boy. Yeah, this is beautiful. Making a nice top wick for me. So right around these lows, I think 560 would be nice for me, to be honest. It's only 1 pip away and it'll be exceeding the low, so that is what I'll look for. So let's just put this on over here.
Sorry, I missed that, Max. Where are we doing the sell stop?
I'm actually going to do it on the low of the previous one right here, because I want to get rid of all of this traffic. So the low of the previous, and I'm looking for stops right now, it's probably going to be on this high that's making right now. So the sell stop is here. Because if the price comes down over here, it'll then be exceeding the 30-minute low with a lot of volume, exceeding these wicks. This is why I like it. If I got in a bit too early here, I think it'd be a bit risky in this zone. I want it to pass all these wicks, so that's what I'll do. The 4-hour candle flip, yeah, for sure. I think if it gets a closure above, yeah, that'll be a good idea. So the moment, I've just put the stop loss on it at 680, but I'm going to actually be putting it on the high of this candle, wherever it's made, okay? So coming up over here, nice. This is why you have to wait for the top wicks, man. They save your goods. As long as it respects the previous one here, should be goody. So the real reason for waiting for top wicks and stuff is because look, if this wants to come back in the zone over here, it can. I'm not in a trade. It's getting in early and trying to, you know, run it down when it hasn't made a top wick. It's so risky. On gold it works, okay, because I've seen it happen a lot of the time. I miss a lot of trades in gold now because I'm waiting for like the top wicks or bottom wicks and it just starts to fly. But GJ, it's completely different. You know, you have to be able to wait for them because, you know, if someone got in on these lows over here, you'd be, you know, down 8 pips. So it's not taking that drawdown. Wait for the top wick. You know, we know bearish structure is lower lows and lower highs. As long as this candle doesn't exceed the high of the previous, it's still bearish. But yeah, 12 minutes left, still got time, but as I said, if it does exceed this high over here, then I'm going to be deleting it, and it looks like it's playing in the zone over here, which is a bit of a pain. But that's all good. So beautiful, it's made its high at 670, which is around about 11 pips, so 11 pips stop it will be. And we've got a nice zone to fill if it does want to continue down over here. So pretty nice. 11 minutes left of the candle. Such a long time, so good. Would your stop not be a bit big now? No, it's not. It's like it's 11 pips. Yeah, it's all right. I think if it comes towards here, so I said 12 is my max, didn't I? So 12 is my maximum. The good thing is that the zone we're pushing into is quite big, so yeah, we've got nice zones to fill. Potentially, so yeah, great. Let's take a look. I'm looking at entry below 15 low. Yeah, like here, that could be reasonable as well. Yeah, for sure. That could be reasonable. The reason why I don't want to get in on a low is because of this wicks here. I want to get past these wicks, I think. And then I think it will exceed. It'll be a lot Is your sell stop activated? Yep, it's ready to go. It hasn't activated as the price hasn't got down there, but it's activated as in like it's ready. It's there waiting. And yeah, we'll see. 10 minutes left, still got a lot of time. And yeah, beautiful. Still waiting. GJ, not gold, sorry, is just ranging quite hard. How does IC Markets work out profit per pips? I have 1.4 locks on a 10k account, and after 7 pips, only get 0.5%. Because you're in London, and at 0. So 1.4 lot is around about £98. £98 per 10 pips. There you go. And then the commission you have to take off as well. It's just everything. It's just your pounds times by 0.7 to put it into dollars. That's just how they work out. So 9 minutes left with this 30. That's all Gucci. See how far this wants to push up over here. Do you ever close partials when in drawdown? Yes, all the time. I do that every time it isn't going my right way. Yeah, works very, very well. And that's why my losers are like 6-7 pips, because I close half at like 5 pips, and then my winners are 10, 15, 20. That's how, even if you had a 50% win rate, you're still very, very good. Very, very good. 62 likes, guys. Amazing. If you've enjoyed the stream, make sure to give it a like and subscribe as well if you're new here. Waiting patiently on GJ. You got 8 minutes left. Perfect time to start flipping and continuing down. Let's take a look at GA. Yeah, still kind of in a range. Same with GU, and gold is just ranging as well, so nothing much really. Apart from GJ is the only thing that's been pushing a certain zone. So yeah. So looking at the 5 minute now, coming down over here, rejecting the highs. I think now if this candle exceeds its own high at 670, I'm going to delete it. I think. Ugh. That's what I'm going to be doing, man. 70 likes, amazing. How long has the market been open? It's been open like 10 hours. Yeah. GG cock teasing, yeah, man. Looking good though. 5 minutes starting to come down, relax. Look at the 30 minutes starting to flip again. The reason why I don't want to get in too early is because of this zone here. I think you could be wicking up and down, left and right, but I think when we break this low, we should be good.
Come on, DJ.
Come on, GJ. Come on, GJ. Get that push, boy. Get that push, boy. So this is why. So if you got in here, be careful because it can wick up. See, this zone is delicate right here, from here to here. So I know if I just hold my balls, yeah, I get in a bit later than you guys, but this will be more of a confirmation because we're dropping down and breaking the lows of previous 15s. My stop's only 11 pips, so it's all right. Yeah, gold's still chilling in the zone. Alright, let's get rid of this over here. Keep an eye on the one. 30's got 5 minutes left. So now we need to start thinking to ourselves, should we just wait for this 30 to close? Should we? Should we? Should we? Yes, we should, I think. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes and then I will. Because the 30 minutes going to open, it's going to make it probably... Well, to be fair, it's already made the top wick, which is a bit like, oof. But if this closes back above, I think, then I'm going to leave it anyway. So price is coming back up now. I'm not liking this. It's quite a dodgy area. I wanted the push down, didn't give me it, so I'm going to be deleting my sell stops over here. So you can see 2 trade ideas that could be executed, but don't have to because of the fact I wait for the top wick. And for me, it's just playing in the zone now. I don't want to be hit out and take a little trade over here. But as you can see, this is why I waited for the low to be here. I still think the low could be potential, but for me, I'm just looking at the bigger picture. I'm like, why am I going to take a trade in this zone over here when I can just wait for some strong kind of zones to be broken later on? Beautiful. So gold is coming down as well, though, which is nice. If it's magic keys calculating lot size for you based on your equity, then you have dynamic lot sizes, right? In the sense, different lot size depending on stop loss and risk. Yes, but I don't do that. I have a set lot size. Gold has potential. Yeah, let's make a 20 pip stop. As I said, people who are new in Telegram, when I trade gold, I do half lot, so do half the lot. So that's why we can actually have a 20 pip stop, because it's 10 pips for GJ. Yeah, boy. Yeah, looking good. 2 minutes 42 seconds for the 30. But at the moment, recently, I've been seeing that gold just runs over here, fucking in the last 2 minutes of the candle. But I'm just gonna wait. GJ buy, someone says. Go for it. Go for a GJ buy if you fancy it, for sure. Who watched the matches last night? I need to watch the Chelsea highlights. Look pretty good. Did you delete it? Yes, I deleted my sell stop. So, you know, use sell stops. They're your friend. They, you know, they work very, very well. I think they're very good for that. For getting into trades, they're beautiful. What do you think of dynamic lot sizes? I think they are quite silly because of the fact that if you go and you know, I've got a 4 pip stop loss, so I can upgrade my lot size, but you know, a 4 pip stop loss is quite a tight stop, and then you just lost the same percentage. I think it's just silly. I think you should keep a set lot size and control the stop losses instead of changing your lot sizes. You know, I don't have to worry and fanny about different lot sizes depending on the trade. I know what lot size I'm on. My magic keys has it all programmed, so yeah, I don't need to worry about shit like that.
Yeah, that's why I want to speak to you about this magic key setting the, what do you call it? It's well, it kind of varies, I suppose, from different currencies to different currencies for some particular reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's just you have to set them for each currency. So if I'm on GJ over here, and I press F7, this is GJ stuff. Okay, so press F7.
What is that?
This is GJ shit. Okay.
This is all GJ. I can't see your screen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you press F7, this is GJ stuff. But if I close this, go here. Oh shit! 1 second. I need to get rid of it. I think. 1 sec. Now if I close that and then go to gold over here, and then press F7 again, then this is the gold one. So it's not for the same pair. It's different on each pair, and the magic keys knows that. So that's why maybe you're getting confused that you're putting a big lot on gold or whatever when you actually set that for GG, etc. So we'll go through that. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we need to go through that. I got burnt I got burnt 2 weeks ago just before I moved my account across.
Yeah. I remember you telling me. Burn, baby, burn. So, I need a bit of a top wick over here, but then potentially to continue down could be tasty. But yeah, as I said recently, gold seems to just want to run wherever it wants to at the moment with no kind of top wick, but I'm just going to wait for it. If it doesn't happen, then tough shit. So yeah, nice zones to fill, pretty tasty. Give me that top wick first, you fuckwit, please, because it gives me a better stop loss, for the love of God. Because at the moment, my stop's way too big, man. Like, I'm not fucking taking a 24 pip stop. Give me a top wick gold, for fuck's sake. Like, one time in your life, just give me a fucking top wick. The issue with gold is it'll run down, right? And then towards the end of this 15, it'll come back up and make the top wick. It's like, well, then I fucking don't want to take a trade with you. Pushes me off. When a candle closes with no top wick, it means there's no range. No, it hasn't closed with the top wick. It hasn't made a top wick yet. It can still make one. Beautiful. So now it's making a top wick over here. So potentially 1792. Let's take a look at the 30. 1792 with a stop loss wherever it's making right now. Potentially could be the zone. Do, 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 do. Give me a bigger top, you little shitbag. Push up a bit higher, come on. Come on, boy, there we go. Right, okay. So, I'm going to put this gold one on over here. I'm going to get in on the low of the 30 that's just made over here, 1792.1. Stop loss is going to be changed quite a lot. I'm just going to put it on 1793.5 right now, but it could change. 33.5. Beautiful. Yeah. Gorgeous. So coming up here, doing its thing, it's nice, it's chilling. Making the top wick. So now if it wants to drive down and exceed this low over here, we should be filling up this zone for once and for all. We rejected the highs again. So yeah, pretty valid. Would you do a short video on how to set sell stops with magic keys? Yes. It's one button, and it's this one, market pending, and then move them. But yeah, I'll do a video on that. It's a good idea, actually. Do, 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 do.
Is it sell limit or sell stop?
Sell stop.
Where's the sell stop on this?
So there's no start, so no sell stop. All you do is press market pending, and then you move the oh, I'm colorblind. Does someone know what fucking color this is? I think it's the yellow line. The yellow line. You put the yellow line to where you want to enter, and then move your stop loss to where your stop loss is, and then it knows if it's a buy stop or a sell stop just from that.
Fuck me, I need a fucking degree in this shit, Puffs. Don't worry about it, I'm going to do it manually. Fucking, you're going to lose me more money.
Look, so like if I have this here, right? I can also do this, wait. Open calc.
Yeah.
This is market pending off. This is probably what you see, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I need to move this. Then you press market pending. Then you got this yellow one. You put the yellow one to where you want to put it, which is here. You put the stop loss to where you want it here, and then you move the green line to TPs. So like down here. And then you press set. So if I do this set, then there we go. It's already set.
So you set is by pressing open trade is set, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, wicked.
So as long as you have that yellow line, I won't enter there. So yeah, that's what you're
I
gonna do.
like it, I like it. Market pending. No, do fuck all.
Yeah, boy. So
I'll have to watch that video a bit later.
yeah, well, we're gonna go through it all in a sec, aren't we? So So we're just waiting. It's making its top wick, doing its thing. That's what I like. And then hopefully we get the drive down over here. So coming to where, you know, I quite like this stop. It's pretty good. Trader Mickey, watch the videos and website for Magic Keys. Is very helpful. Yeah, it is. That's what I used. So look, 30 minutes, got 24 minutes left, okay? A lot of time. A lot of time in the candle. Which is grand. Which is grand. So, you know, what you see in here and what I'm picturing in my head is, you know, you got a closure below, again, rejecting the highs. Price has just made the top wick, and then when it starts coming down over here, we should do this clean zone to 1789. Let's take a look over here. GJ coming up. Ooh, is it? Let's take a look over here. Oh wow, fucking hell. Beautiful. Yeah, it's coming up into zone, but I only want to look at 930. My MetaTrader screen is having so strange behavior. It jumps from left to right and top to bottom. Can it be set to work the same as TradingView? Yeah, Rob, some guy in this went through that. I'll go through that as well at 930. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you go on here. You go on properties. This brings this up, and then you go to common, and then you go scale to fix, scale fix here, and then you click all of them off. I like this one on for some reason. It doesn't let me go up and down. Oh no, it does. I leave this one on because I want a bit more room here. But yeah, just do that. So you just right click on it, properties, and then yeah, you do that shit. Oh shit, we're gonna get entered in a sec. So if it breaks us low over here, we're going downtown. Okay, I'm in a trading over here. Nice. Beautiful. Stop loss is above over here. And should be continuing bearish to the next zones over here. So yeah, 5 minute coming down. Just needs a nice little push, but got a closure above. Made the top wick. That's so my stop loss at the moment is 12 pips, which is fine on gold because it's half lot. So let me just change this over here. Just editing the stop loss. Stop loss is 93.4. 93.4. Nice. I'm not going to manage risk because it's only 10 pips. If it was 20 pips I would be, but it's not, so giving it enough time to push down over here. And yeah, beautiful. This will be the only trade of this session, I think. I think GJ is still not ready yet. Still brewing for later on, but yeah. Got on 5 minute closure below, my boy. Fill this nice zone. Nice zone. Back down to them all-time lows for me. Thank you very much, gold. That would be tasty. So yeah, guys, if you have learned stuff about, you know, waiting for closures, don't be getting wicked out, waiting for sell stops and buy stops, make sure you like the stream. If you are new here, subscribe as well. We're here every single morning. And yeah, hopefully we can break this. If not, then we're going to take a 10 pip loss on gold, which is grand. But our TPs over here could be pretty solid for trade, so kind of happy. So I've given it a lot of room, which is Gucci, but yeah, should be continuing down now. Let's take a look at GJ over here. So GJ is running off, which is nice. GU in a nice range. Yeah, GU just playing, but I think potentially if it does come back up over here, it should be nice to continue. Yeah, let's go gold. Yeah, looks like it's still chilling though over here, down about 6 pips. It's just chilling. Gold normally isn't a zero drawdown trade. It only takes a little while, but I will be taking this loss happily because it's managed nicely because the stop is so tight. So I'm not asked. But I do think we should still continue over here. 15-minute. It's got 5 minutes left. This is normally where I see the move start to push. So hopefully we can continue bearish, projecting them highs. Come on, boy, break that. I'm sitting around about, 1 to 2 pip drawdown over here. It's just hovering on the zone. Just needs a nice little push in and out. Bye bye. Let's take a look. Oh wow, I got 6 requests and things. If you guys do tag me on Instagram though, I always repost them, so make sure to tag me that you're on the stream. Just help me out a lot. Helps me out a ton actually. And if you haven't followed the gram yet, what are you doing? I post there every single day about lots of stuff, lots of educational content to try and help you guys on your journey, because that's what I'm here for. So here we go, and finally breaking them lows. The 5 minute coming down now. Ah, come on, Goldie. Give me that push I want, boy. Do, 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 do. 3 minutes time if this closes, the 5 minute closes bullish, bearish here, we're going to be looking good. But it is just taking its time over here. GU's coming up, which is nice actually, pretty good. To continue bullish maybe later on. 4 hours flipping as well. 4 hour looks pretty chalk though. A lot of candles everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. So that isn't the best, to be honest. But yeah. What is your stop loss at, sir? My stop loss is at 1793.5 or 0.4. Sorry, 0.42 on the top of the 30 minute. I think it's on top of the 30 minute. Yeah. So I'm really, really happy with the stop as well, guys. This is what I like with gold. A nice trade like this. Come on, gold. Give me that dub. Give me that dub. Give me that dub. You get a pounding. Fucking pound it down. But yeah, beautiful. Up around about 3. Oh, we're coming around about 6 pips profit over here. Nice.
Whoa.
Nice. We're doing well. We're doing well. So what are we gonna decide now? Either put your stop loss to break even. Should we lose this trade now? Let's take a look at the 5 minute. I think it's still okay. I think we're maybe about 7 or 8. Oh, here we go, guys. Now, so making this a risk-free trade. Stop loss to break even. Yeah, lovely stuff. Stop loss to break even, guys. Making this a risk-free trade, and hopefully we can continue down over here to TP1 and TP2. Stop loss to break even. Coming down now. Oh, we're going to be hitting TP1 over here, guys. There we go. TP1 closing 70% over here. Beautiful, guys. Take some profits. There you go. So,
Good, man.
Beautiful. TP1 hit. Gorgeous. Beautiful, and hopefully we can continue down over here. So very nice. Let's just move this over here. Congratulations, guys, a beautiful trade. W's in the chat. Let's get some W's over here. We're winning again. So we just got a beautiful trade over here on gold. 10 pips we just hit. Beautiful W's in the chat. Let's go. Another winning day on London stream. Damn. Right, spam them W's in the chat as we do every morning. make sure to spam them. Let's take a look over here.
Max, just a quick one.
Yeah.
So since you normally have like a bigger stop on gold and you usually use half lot, but in this one, because you only had 10 pip stop, did you keep your lot size normal, or did you still go for half lot?
I still go for half lot on gold. I still keep it set.
Oh,
I just keep it set for the month. So I never change my lot size for gold. So for example, here I used a 3 lot on gold. That's what I've been using for a while. I know GJ been using like a 7. So yeah, that's just why I like.
Let's just say if you had, for example, like a 4, let's just say 4 pip stop loss, even then your lot size will always stay the same.
Yep.
Oh,
Because the fact that a 4 pip stop, if then I really increase my lot and take a loss over there, bearing in mind a 4 pip stop is a lot tighter, and I lose that trade, I've still lost a full 10 pips really. So I just keep a set lot size for the whole month, and then you can really see your growth. Because what I used to do when I was younger was do that exact thing and like increase my lot size when I've got a really small stop and think it's valid, and then I get twatted out, and then I've still lost the same. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, that was only like a 3 pip stop. It's a bit silly. So yeah, got hit out at break even over here for the little tiny runner, but I took off actually 85%. So beautiful, amazing guys. So let's add this over here. So getting in and out with gold, very, very simple. Gold sell, but that was a very, very simple trade. I liked it because the stop loss was above the candle over here. 10 pips. It closed full. Wait, did it? Wait, 10 pips. Jay, this is your second day. You're fucking better trader. What happened now? Fuck's sake. I'm trying to help you, dude. Some beautiful trades. You fuck it up every time. Wait, you closed full at 10 pips, yeah?
Yeah, bro, I got the trade.
Okay, good. Thank fuck for that.
Yeah. And my one from yesterday got sorted as well. I see already fixed it.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good then. Oh, wow. I see Rocket's sick for that. Well, that's fucking good shit.
Yeah, they're so quick, bro. They're such a good company.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, innit? Like, their support, like, the amount of times I've emailed support IC Markets and they reply within, like, a fucking hour, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I did it at night time as well, and it was like,
yeah,
by the morning it was sorted.
Yeah, it was good this time. Beautiful, guys. Well done, well done. Great trade. Thank you, guys. So, we waited patiently. GJ didn't play out. But did you see, how many sell stops I waited? I was patient, and I waited for gold. Gold didn't get the closure, but then it did. So now if this kind of flips, then we should continue back down to these lows. But I've already taken the trade. I don't like getting out at break even, then trying to get in again. I just use that. So there we go. So for this week I've done 7 trades now, and 6 of them have been winning ideas or winners, and then 1 loss. One of them was actually break even for me, but the rest were winners. So beautiful stuff.
What did you do on that one, Max? What percentage did you do on that trade then?
So I risked 0.7 and I made 0.65. So I closed a lot off at like 12 pips over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's because normally if prices could, like, the thing is with gold is gold can happily run 30 pips in the space of a 5-minute candle, and therefore I will take the full 30 pips if it runs nicely. But because I know gold and UK time, like GMT, just not GMT, just for London sessions normally quite slow, I just take my 10 pips. So yeah.
Okay, and your percentage on your account, you only done 0.8.
Yeah.
0.8%.
Yeah.
0.8. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So look, making the top wick over here and coming down. If this does flip, it could be nice. I mean, getting in late, potentially, but it'll be. You have to do your kind of zones over here. Yeah, potentially. Look at the 30 still coming down. So that's how you do it accurately. We wait for the top wick, it finally came, then we start flipping, and then you're good. Yo, Max, my boy.
Maybe
shout.
GJ, Max.
Maybe GJ. Nah. I'm waiting for GJ above 930. You could potentially, if you wanted to get in here, break in these highs. But for me, this zone, I just want to clear it, and I think 930 potentially would clear it a bit more cleaner candles up, but for sure, I mean, if you want to take it, let's take a look at the 30. Yeah, 9 minutes time, potential closure. Can you explain the trade? Yep. So this trade over here, if you take a look, was a simple trade. It's going to be a closure below. So if you look over here, this is exactly what I said. If you go back in the replay, this is what I said. Right, I want a closure below. Got the closure below, wait for the top wick. So if I just analyze what I saw here, so closure below, which you did a close in the 30 as well, which is this candle here. Top wick, which I waited for here. Then when it flips and exceeds the lows, entry. And that's what we did. So textbook trade, textbook. And yeah, simple. Simples. What do you trade tomorrow as a US bank holiday? I'll trade the London session, but tomorrow I won't trade NY because of the fact that it's a bank holiday. And then we go pushing down now over here. It's a shame my runner couldn't have stopped in, but if you got in on the flip, it would have still been in, to be fair. But I wanted to give it a bit more confirmation exceeding these lows. But nice. You entered second entry. Nice love candles, beautiful. Coming down, should come down to these lows potentially. Still in it, nice. So now, you know, don't be taking this a losing trade for sure. Still have a break even. And maybe you could say, you know, if this 5 minute comes and exceeds 1791.6, then maybe I'll take it off. So if you're in it, if you're still in the trade, for me, I'd probably trail it here.
Yeah, I've got to take profit at 1789.9, so I'm just going to try hold it for.
Nice.
You know,
Wait, have you not taken anything yet?
Nah, not.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. As long as you stops the break even now, I think you should be good. Giving a nice push down here, Benny boy. To be fair. So from start to scratch, you know, you can see, you know, the way we work is we always look for certain entries. We looked for, you know, GG to take some sells over here, and they never occurred. And yeah, we just waited. So looking nice now, Benny boy, going right around here, nearly hitting 20 pips. For sure, takes him at 20 pips, I'd say. Beautiful. So there we go, guys. Very, very beautiful trade. TP1 is an reason. Previous resistance broke huge candle. Yeah. Where was the candle closure in gold? Here. It's a bit better on the 30, but here. You see? So yeah, definitely taking them profits here, guys. 20 pips right here to certain zones where I could reject. And yeah, beautiful. Let's take a look over here. So if you guys do want to learn how to trade properly, just like I just did there, and you want a bit more help, make sure to join the mentorship. We do the NY session at 12 AM UK time, so make sure to hop on that. We do weekly webinars, weekly drop-ins, weekly help. For example, now after this at 9:30, I am going to be going through magic keys and how they work, and because people haven't really got that sorted yet, so yeah. And then simulation sessions, all that good stuff. So yeah, Ben, I'll be taking some profit. Did you take any profits now? I hope you did. Don't be taking this a break-even trade now. That'd fuck you off.
I closed full at
Good lad.
12 pips.
Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Easy. Did Finn get that one as well? How's Finn's challenge looking now? We got some solid trades past couple of days.
Bro, Finn is messaging me losing his marbles because he just went to the pub and turned his computer off. He missed it completely.
No way.
Yeah, and I keep sending him screenshots of me holding the trade, and he's just like filthy as fuck.
Oh, good. Fucking never learn.
He'll
Why?
be right. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Bless him. And yeah, so should potentially float down, but you know, as I said, you always take your profits from gold. Normally London doesn't run nicely. If this was like 2 o'clock time, then your runners, you know, this could start to just fucking pound. But because it's London doesn't have the biggest volume for gold. You know, you could get some nice trades, but it normally takes some time, and like runners can take hours. whereas runners on NY session at like 2 o'clock can just be fucking 100 pips in like 5 minutes. So yeah. So GU in a range is fine. GA in a range as well, that's fine. We identified we wanted GJ sells here. We are coming up over here now, but as I know the volume starts to drop off, so I'm going to probably wait until NY. And hopefully, if this candle over here starts pushing above, then we can get some nice trades above as well. So, yeah, that could be pretty solid. I'll wait 4 minutes to see if we get a closure, but for me, probably not. The only thing I can see here is if you get a closure in the hourly, like this, above all of this resistance, make the bottom wick over here, and then flip, continue. So if you guys are new here and you got friends who trade as well, make sure to share my stream over here, guys. I'm off, Max. Cheers. See you later, Luca, my boy. See you later. Let's see other streamers over here, see if they took any trades. Luke trades London. Let's take a look because he's
With eToro, I can trade alone. I already won a couple of things. Yeah, bro. Man,
You're just gonna wait for the drops. They literally fell out. Yeah.
you had pretty stops. Would have been around 25 pips.
Hey, bro.
hello.
Good to hear.
For GJ, are you still gonna look for buys above that same area during NY?
Yeah, potentially, or if we come up higher, maybe as well. Yeah. What can happen with NY is price could continue over here and then maybe come to a zone and then get a bit of resistance.
Yeah, because I was looking like either above 100 or 180.
Yeah, that could be solid for sure.
Like the 4 hour looks like so messy at that area. So
yeah, let's take a look actually. Let's just take a look at this 4 hour. Yeah, it's not a nice zone, GG, I'm not gonna lie. It's not nice, but I think potentially 120 above.
Yeah.
So like just trades above this zone.
Yeah.
170, 120, I think potentially, to then continue bullish, and then 494 is a zone. We're gonna minor one here. But what we could do is wait for some support to form. Like probably if this candle breaks up over here, then make some support at 930, then potentially to continue, and then runners can do this hard shit here. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, definitely I think later on we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm not really too asked about GJ at the moment because look at it, it is just a bit shitty. And what we've known is when it just does this, just fucking wait until we get some nice trades on over here. Yeah, make sure you like the stream, guys. Let's try and get this to 100 likes. Everyone here, just like the stream, helps me out, helps you out, because you can do more giveaways, all that good stuff. So yeah, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help me out a lot. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here, guys, now. Very, very tasty. Coming at 9 o'clock. It looks like GJ is not going to close, so I'm going to wait later on for it. If you guys do want to join the mentorship, make sure to click that link and come and sign up, and then you'll be there for NY session with us learning, and you can watch the webinars in your free time, all that good stuff. And yeah, so see you guys tomorrow. Do the exact same thing again and again. And peace out, guys. See you, Zoom squad. I'm gonna will you record the magic key session? Yes, I'm gonna do it at 9:30. At the moment, I'm gonna go get some scran and a nice coffee again, and then I'll start recording it. But I will put you guys on it for questions. But so 9:30, drop in. 9:30, you're gonna be the magic keys setup, etc., etc. So see you guys then. Peace out, guys. See you later. See you later. Peace out.
See you later.
See you later, guys.
See you in a bit, bro.
See you in a bit, man. See you later, YouTube squad. Thank you very much for coming. Drop a like before you leave. It'll help considerably. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's do a cool set out. There we go. See you later, guys. Peace out. Peace out. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.